There are only two mechs in Mecha BREAK that can fight from super long range, Narukami and Aquila. But only Narukami fights like a true sniper. Aquila is strong and loud. He can hover in the sky long and shot from far. He's a flying artillery. Narukami is different. She's quiet, she's patient, and when she shoots, the tide changes. This is the way of a sniper. Hide, wait, strike. But it's not that easy. Narukami has weak health, weak armor. She cannot take hits. So if she's caught, she's likely done. Therefore, she has to stay hidden, stay smart, and choose the perfect moment to attack. Let's talk about how she works, and why, when played right, she can decide the match with critical shots. Narukami has only one weapon, a charged beam cannon, but it comes with two modes. In normal mode, you get 10 rounds in magazine. Each one does about 13,000 damage. Not amazing, but decent. You can shoot every 1.2 seconds. Each round takes 3 seconds to reload, so in about 19 seconds, you do a bit over 200,000 damage. That's around 10,800 DPS. Not crazy, but steady, clean, simple. But the magic starts in sniper mode. Hold the trigger for 2 seconds and it charges up to 300% damage. One full shot deals 39,000, and that's before any extras. Now here's where it gets fun. If you launch 2 decoy drones nearby, they boost your damage by 8,000. That turns your 39,000 shot into over 47,000. That's insane. That's enough to delete a low health mech in one hit. So remember this rule. Always deploy 2 decoy drones at your sniping spot. Why? Because that extra 20% damage can be the difference between a kill and a missed chance. Now, let's look at her 3 auxiliary tools. They all help her survive. Aux 1, decoy drones. You get 6 of them. Each drone gives you stealth if you stay within 160 meters. That used to be just 100 meters before the latest patch, so now you have more room to work with. But watch out, if you move too far over 260 meters, the drone returns. After the drone return, it'll take 60 seconds to recharge before you can use it again. The cooldown might seem long, but the drones recharge in parallel. So, space out when you use them, they can be surprisingly effective. Aux 2, the grappler. You can hook onto a wall. Once you fire the grappler, you become invisible for 20 seconds. After that, you're still on the wall, but visible again. It also works as a quick escape tool, or even in close combat. If you shoot on a locked enemy, it staggers them. You can leap past and land behind them. That's a great way to escape or flip a fight. Cooldown? Only 10 seconds, so feel free to use it often. Aw 3, the camo drone. This one gives stealth to teammates within 55 meters, and you can even use it while stunned or locked. That breaks enemy targeting instantly. It lasts for 16 seconds and recharges every 30. Even better, now you can cast it to a teammate from 400 meters away. That's huge. If a teammate is trying to capture a node or sneak around, you can support from far away. You're not just a sniper, you're a stealth support unit. So let's break down the playstyle. In most fights, Narukami should stay far back. Why? Her max lock-on range is 1,100 meters, and if you aim manually, you can hit even farther. No bullet travel time, no delay, just point, charge, fire. There's a trick here. When your beam is fully charged, it makes a sound, but sometimes it could be easily confused with the fully locked sound. At least I myself met several times. When I'm trying to lock on an enemy while the fully charged sound is emit, my finger trigger the shoot while the lock is not fully done. So, wait, watch carefully, make sure the enemy is fully locked, then fire. With more practice, your fingers will do it without thinking. Now, if you're skilled, you don't always need the lock. Manual aiming works too, especially when the enemy's is not moving or too far to lock. If you can track movement and aim just ahead, you'll still land the shot. It takes skill, but it's worth learning. Next, choosing your sniping spot. This is critical. You need high ground, a wide view, and no big objects or many obstacles blocking the shot. Before the fight begins, do some recon and dot. Stand where the fight will happen. Look for spots with grappling points or high ledges where you can drop your drones. The best combo, high platform plus 2 decoy drones. That gives you max damage and solid invisibility. Sure, grappler gives you 20 seconds of invisibility too, but that runs out quick. Decoys give you longer stealth and more firepower. That's a win-win. Even better, you can still escape. You have 4 drones total, the grappler, and the camo drone. That's a full stealth escape kit. While sniping, always watch the mini-map. If an enemy mech is moving toward you, don't panic, just start the escape plan. Here's how I do it. The best escape direction is where enemy come from. A long dash towards enemy side and release a decoy drone. When enemy destroy your original decoy drone, you are likely at the back of the enemy, which is not easy to be noticed. Stay invisible by the new release decoy drone. Quickly dash twice, then you are at the edge of the new decoy drone invisible range. At this point, you have 2 choices. If there's a wall around, then you can use grappler on the wall, which will make you invisible again for 20 more seconds. If things still get messy, activate your camo drone for 16 more seconds of stealth. If needed, drop another decoy drone to extend your stealth even more. If there's no wall, then you can release another decoy drone, which will make you invisible in 160 meters range. Stay quiet there until enemy is gone. This whole routine helps you escape most mechs. But what if the enemy has radar? Falcon and Serenith are troubled. Their radar breaks stealth. Decoy drones won't help. Here's the fix. Call for help. The second you spot a Falcon, press key 6. Call teammates. Hopefully someone fast comes your way. Meanwhile, make the Falcon's life hard. Get under them. Make aiming tough. Use decoys to pull attention. Keep dashing. Dodge shots. If your team shows up fast, you get local power and can take down the Falcon. But remember, don't try to run away from Falcon. Falcon is fast and have radar, so your decoy drone's not working. If he can lock you from your back, he could easily catch you and shoot you down. Now let's talk about fighting back. Some people think Narukami can't fight up close. That's not true. If you land a big sniper hit early, like 39,000 or 52,000, the enemy is already at half health. That's your window. In this one clip, a Falcon chased me down. I dropped drones behind me, dashed away, and vanished. Falcon stayed looking around my last spot now, but I was already 800 meters out. I missed the first sniper shot but landed the second. Then I cleaned him up with decoys and main weapon. Risky, yes, but it worked. Another clip, a half-health Sky Raider charged in. He thought I was easy prey. He was wrong. With decoy support and good aim, I took him down. One clean snipe, one short fight. So if someone finds you, don't panic, think fast. Is it a strong mech? Escape? Is it a radar mech? Call help and survive? Is it a weak mech? Fight back. Your gun exists for a reason. Sometimes Narukami is not necessary to stay far away from front line. On some maps, long-range sniping just doesn't work. Too many walls, too many turns. In those cases, stay close to your team. Use the normal beam. Help with DPS, use drones for stealth, use the camo drone to break enemy lock and create confusion. You're not just a sniper, you're a smart fighter. Let's talk speed. Narukami moves fast. Faster than most mechs. And with energy cap increased in the latest patch, it gives her an edge. If your team is fighting at one node and another node is empty, sneak in, use your stealth, use your speed, capture quietly. This works great in payload and node capture modes, and now with the patch, you can help allies from far away too. So here's the truth. Narukami is weak, but dangerous. If you rush into battle without a plan, you'll get taken out fast. But if you think like a sniper, if you prepare, if you wait, if you hide, if you pick your battle, you can win fights before they even begin. This is the way of Narukami. When played right, she becomes a deadly mix of long-range firepower and stealth support. She follows the way of the sniper, fast, quiet, and focused. Use her speed and cloak to stay hidden, hunt down key targets, and strike hard when the moment is right.